Hey everyone, this is the basketball management group, and we're going to do our midterm team evaluations. So, the way we did this is we took the five individual traits that we came up with to be a successful team member, and we made those into categories. So, those are reliability, communication, accountability, organization, and commitment. And so, we each rated each other out of five based on those, and we're going to go around and say what we thought about the first half of our team's work. So, who wants to start?
Um, y'all can start with me if you want.
All right, cool. So for reliability, what we give Christian? I gave him a 5.
Yeah, that's what I gave him too.
I gave him that too. Cool. Communication, 5.
I gave him a 3 on that.
I gave him a 4. All right. Accountability, I gave him a 3.
I gave him a 4.
I gave him a 3.
Organization, I gave him a 5.
I gave him a 5 too.
5 as well.
And commitment, I gave him a 5.
I gave him a 5. Yeah.
5.
All right, so I'll start off with my evaluation. Christian's an awesome communicator, and he's great work and clearly a team player. I think one point of emphasis is you can be like more of a leader and like hold others accountable. That's why I gave you a 3 in accountability, because I think that if you like step up a little bit more and like hold us accountable, like it's gonna make our group completely better.
I gave you a 3 on effective communication because I also want you to stand up to be a leader, and I also want you to voice your opinion and thoughts on like certain ideas you may have with the group.
Yeah, so pretty much I gave you a 3 on accountability just to pretty much wrap up just kind of just being more vocal with us. But other than that, I think you're a great team member and keep on doing your job well.
Yeah, I definitely agree with those criticisms. I guess I can definitely probably be a little more vocal with maybe some ideas and some other ways to run the group. So thanks for letting me know, and I think that was
Definitely.
productive.
All right, so I'll go next.
All right, so John, I got a 5 out of 5 for reliability. I have a 3 out of 5 for communication. I have a 5 out of 5 for accountability, and I have a 5 out of 5 for commitment. For effective communication, I give him a 5. For reliability, I give him a 5. For accountability, I give him a 4. For organization, I give him a 5, and then for commitment, I give him a 3.
For me, you got 5 all the way across the board except for the last one, which is commitment. And you guys want to start off?
I can go. For commitment, I gave you a 3 because you do have another job on the outside of this. We all understand it's hard to juggle classes, a collegiate sport, and a job, but we would just like to be a little bit more committed towards the group, I guess. But you're doing a good job so far. So yeah, my only gripe is that I got a 3 out of 5 for communications because in our group chat, like sometimes you're like late to respond when we're like trying to set a schedule, and it's not cool. Got it. No, but like all jokes aside, like it is important when we like set a schedule, and like sometimes like we'll be like all us three will like get something set, and then you'll be like, oh well, like I gotta do this, so maybe work on that.
I gave you a 3 on commitment just because your job as well. I know it's real tough, but I mean it's just something that you could improve on. But other than that, you're doing a really good job. Just keep it up.
No, I appreciate it, guys. I know, yeah, I think I'm definitely committed to the group, but I think that your guys' feedback has shown me that I need to demonstrate that a little bit more and you know, um, like respond better in the group chat and, um, like show my commitment in other ways, because I definitely am committed to the group, and I think that we all are. So, but I appreciate the feedback, guys.
No problem.
All right, Sakai, you want to go next?
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
So reliability, I gave Sakai a 3. Communication, I gave him a 5. Accountability, I gave him a 4. Organization, I gave him a 5. And commitment, I gave him a 3.
I can go next. For effective communication, I gave him a 5. For reliability, I gave him a 4. For accountability, I gave him a 5. For organization, I gave him a 3, and then for commitment, I gave him a 5. All right, Sakai, you got
5s all across, except for organization. You got 3 out of 5.
All right, so I'll start off. Definitely, I think you've been great at organizing, like at least in meetings, like keeping us on schedule, keeping the time right, and like kind of like organizing meetings too. But definitely, I think that the commitment and reliability aspect is that you do have a lot of classes, and so like I know that they're important for your major and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot like sometimes it's gotten in the way of your work, and I feel that if you can, I mean, because you've been doing great work anyway, but if you can, commit a little bit more to this class, and like it's just going to take our group to the next level. I think that's really a good thing. So those are my critiques.
Yeah, so I think you've been good, like all around, except for like sometimes when we come either to the Verge or wherever to work, like you don't have like a notebook or like your laptop, you end up having to like type stuff out on your phone or like get on Canvas to read assignments on your phone, and then that's where the organization component just comes in. I would just think about being a little more prepared when we meet.
Yeah, that's the exact same thing I have with him. I feel like you meet all the other 4 aspects as a good team member. It's just your organization can be a little bit better.
Right. Yeah, appreciate it. I know that organization is something that I kind of lack on like all aspects of life, but appreciate the criticism, and I'm gonna keep on improving on it. Thank you.
All right, last one. We'll do Steven. So I gave him a 5 on reliability, 3 on communication, 4 on accountability, 5 on organization, and 5 on commitment.
Yeah, Steve, you got 5 on reliability. For me, 3 on communication. I got a 4 on accountability, and I have a 5 on commitment.
Yeah, Steven, you got I thought you got a 3 on accountability, or sorry, reliability, and then you had 5 all across the board after that. You want me to start this time?
Sure.
Okay, so I think you're doing everything right, as in your roles and everything. Just one thing, the fact that you live pretty far away and you have to commute, it's going to be real hard for you to be accountable or reliable at all times. But other than that, just keep up the good work and just keep trying to be as flexible as you can with your schedules.
Yeah, kind of going off what Sakai said, since you do commute here, the communication aspect has to be very like sure, like because you're not always on campus like us, so you can't just pop down anywhere and meet so I would say just like kind of sure up our communications, so we know exactly what you got going on, so we can like effectively utilize our time together.
Yeah, definitely. I kind of the same as those guys. I think like when you're in our meetings, you're really organized and you're definitely committed. But because you live far away and you play a sport and stuff, it's going to be hard. So I think that one critique I have is just better communication on your end. It's just going to make all of our lives easier because then we'll be able to meet easier and do things better. Well, I mean, we've already been doing them pretty well, but like better than we already have. So those are my critiques.
I got you. I agree 100% with you guys. It is hard commuting, but I can also obviously do a better job like communicating with you guys and just trying to make this like more easy flowing, I guess, like easier for us to get stuff done. But yeah, I can definitely work on communication. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right, those are our critiques.